1 minute to go.
Well, a very big welcome to Tel Aviv and to the Tel Aviv Judo Grand Slam. This wonderful city situated on the Mediterranean coast plays host to the second Grand Slam tournament of 2021. It's known as the White City because of its unique architecture and, of course, its vast history. Now, many of the top judoka in the world are here to battle it out for valuable world ranking points towards Olympic qualification later on this year. And now this final block is all about winning medals, but also winning valuable points for qualification and, of course, good seeding. Now, the first match is a bronze medal match that we're going to bring you, and it's in the ladies under 48 kilos category. And we've got Andrea Stojanov of Serbia, and she's up against Melanie Clement of France. Ranked 22 and 6 respectively. You can see a slight difference in the age groups there, and certainly Stojanov is one of the up-and-coming judoka from Serbia, and she has done remarkably well to get this far, because she was off the radar for quite some time. Well, she wasn't on the radar, but 6 months, the last 6 months, has put her well and truly there.
Representing Serbia, 2020 Hungary Grand Slam bronze medalist.
Big smile on her face, got it all to do, and she knows it as well. She knows that she's up there with the big guns now.
Grand Slam medalist Melanie Clement.
Clement, she's here, and she knows that, well, she had her work cut out today, because both the French were out here. Bouclé, who's come through and won the European Championships, she is now in the final. So two French going to be possibly on the rostrum. Oh, look! Straight away in there. Clement came in for the technique, and Stojanov almost countered her. Clement of France in blue. Something's going to happen here, because looking to feed that leg through all the time, Clement, for the Uchimata. But you leave yourself open, of course, for the counter if you're not careful. Clement was, well, top seed in France for so long. Bouclé all of a sudden came through, and, well, they had a head-to-head in the semi-final, and Bouclé beat Clement by Wazari. 2 bronze medal matches, followed by the final. All lightest weight categories, and we've got 48s first of all, 60 kilos for men the next up. Rolling the wrong way with their head there for that Jujigatami. 4 different ways of winning by Ippon. Ippon's the main aim, of course, to the equivalent, the boxing equivalent of a knockout, you could say. And you can win by throwing your opponent flat on the back. You can also win by holding your opponent down on their back for 20 seconds. No legs entangled, of course. And of course you can arm lock or strangle for a submission. There are penalty points as well, and I'll point those out as we carry on for the non-judoka out there that don't know judo. Great spirit. Stojanov always trying the counter. So many different views for the cameras. That's the beauty here, and of course the referee supervisor working with the referees have the opportunity, if needed, for 4 different angles from the cameras. Sometimes, of course, the referee can only see from one particular movement, or they might miss something, and that's when the video cameras come in. Left to right, and she's got to be careful with that, because Clement, if Clement keeps good grips, good kumakata, and just puts a bit of emphasis on that, she's going to score on the Serbian, sorry. Looking for the Uchimata, now then. Same situation, she's looking for the counter, but when you look for the counter, any Satemi waza, you cannot use your back against the mat, or you can't use the mat in order to get a score. So you've got to create a little bit of space and get more rotation. We're going to have a look at this now. So look at Clement comes in, and you can see there that her back made contact with the mat before Clement goes over. So Clement starts the movement. It's a nice movement there by the Serbian, but well, she gets the Wazari for it. There you go. Gets the Wazari for it, and so now she's ahead. So she did get enough rotation, and again, like I said, the video referee there just assesses it, has a look at it. She was just being successful this time with the full rotation. Basically that they don't want it to look like a sacrifice throw just falling onto the back. It needs rotation. Of course, encourages that the athletes to have complete control. That's it, it's all over. Oh, what a beautiful technique that was. And drops to the other side, and a beautiful drop Sianagi there. Stojanov of Serbia with a brilliant performance there, and what a technique that was.
Winner and bronze medalist for winner of the 40
Right, Sianagi.
In the white jewelry representing Serbia, Andrea Stoyanov.
This time, no doubting the score. Stojanov then with a brilliant performance.
Congratulations, this is second medal in a Grand Slam, Andrea Stoyanov, Serbia.
Melanie Clement didn't stand a chance. Look at that. Catches her on the grip, or off the grip, should I say. Just catches hold of the lapel and the sleeve. Catches Clement coming on. That was the, well, about the third attempt, wasn't it? At the counter there. And that there, brilliantly taken there. What a rotation that was. Sianagi threw off the grip and brilliantly taken.
Andrea Stojadino, Serbia.
Nikolic of Serbia, the other Serbian
Second,
combatant, is no longer, well, lost in the repechage final, but wow, she'll look at that and think, my goodness me. Julia Figueroa of Spain up against Catarina Costa of Portugal then for this second bronze medal match in the under 48 kilograms. Roland Puejo, Austria, will be officiating this match.
Grand Slam winner, Julia Figueroa.
Some of the fighters here are trying to get their world rankings up to get into the top 8, which will give them really good seeding coming into the Olympic Games. And of course, it's not just about this event, it's about all the other events that we've got. And we've got Uzbekistan still to come, Tashkent, we've got Turkey, and we've also got Georgia, all Grand Slams, big high points, and then Paris tournament and the World Championships before the Olympic Games. So still plenty of events to score points on. Straight away then, Figueroa just drops in, and she could be in trouble. She was almost in trouble there with the possibility of a hold down there from Costa. Not allowed to step outside of that yellow area, so they have to. That's our ring. You could say it's the equivalent of the boxing ring without the ropes, of course, but they get penalised if they step outside or get pushed outside, so you've got to stay within the area. You've also got to attack within a certain time period, and if you don't, you can also get what they call a Judo penalty. That's going to be a Judo penalty there for Figueroa for just dropping on her knees, no rotation and no chance of throwing. And you'll see it be a little yellow mark that will come up on the board next to her name. Did she get it? I don't think she got it. Well, I thought she dropped there, but anyway. So Figueroa gets away with it, but when it does pop up, I'll explain it to you. And 3 penalties is Honsogamaki disqualification. That's going to be a hold down there, and it's Figueroa holding Costa. Nice turnover there. It really was a nice turnover into the hold. We see the double lapel turn, securing the top half there, no entanglement with the legs whatsoever, and 20 seconds just gets counted up. If they've got a Wazari on the board, it's only 10 seconds needed.
Winner and bronze medalist for women under 48 kilograms in the white judo gear representing Spain, Julia Figueroa.
So Figueroa manages to do a nice bit of groundwork there, so you can see that very important to our game, the transition from standing to ground, but it's restricted time elements on the ground. It's not like in jiu-jitsu where you would have more time to build the technique. It's more about catch, hold, catch, match submit somebody, and you have to be a lot quicker with the transition from standing to ground. Watch the turnover here. Just led her right the way in there, secured the top half, and of course, once she was in there, the fact that they've gone outside the area, it started inside the area, so they still carry on the movement. Same with the throws as well. It can start inside the area. If it goes outside, they'll still count it as a score. So if you do see that in the future matches, then you will understand why it has been scored. Nice bit of newaza, nice bit of groundwork there. Controlling the head, controlling the body, and very determined young lady there. Big points for Grand Slam medals. It's 1,000 points for a gold medal, 700 for a silver, 500 for bronze medals, and some of the lower events, points are quite a bit less. Right, this is the big one then. Ranked 2 and 11, and this is the first time that these two have met each other. And, well, Shireen Bouclé of France became the European champion earlier and in the year, and she is a real find because she's suddenly come through and taken over from Clement. And of course, Daria Biladid, two-time world champion, senior world champion, at such an early age. And well, she is in the final. It's not been all her own way, I can tell you now. And if anybody can spoil her, I think Bouclé will be the one. She has lost to Bouclé before. She loses to the French. She doesn't like fighting the French, or the French like fighting her. But Daria Biladid, very determined young lady, and she needs it to go her way. Here she comes out. She's very tall for the category, and well, Bouclé is quite short for the category, so you can see quite a contrast here. Biladid in white and Bouclé in blue. The world champion against the European champion. Straight into the attack there. She's not going to take any nonsense, Bouclé. Left against right, Bouclé right-handed and Biladid left. And it normally means that it's quite difficult to catch the sleeve. Look at this, possibility of a shimiwaza here, a strangle here. Oof, that was very close. She was right onto Biladid there. And well, Biladid is normally the one that transitions in for a very famous Sangaku. Sangaku, which is a triangular strangle with the legs. She follows through very quickly, but Bouclé right on the attack. So she has the sleeve, Bouclé has the sleeve, so does Biladid. And I can tell you that this isn't, it's not just going to go Biladid's way. There's her mother, her coach as well. She'll have to dig in somewhere that she hasn't been, I think. There's been a couple of cracks in the armour over the last couple of events with Biladid. She looked unbeatable 12 months ago. around the back, and she has the sleeve. Tries the Sumigeishi. Beat Tanaki Biladid in the final of the World Championships, but then lost to Tanaki just a few weeks ago. First time she's ever lost to Tanaki. Finding it really difficult here to find the line, and that's the thing about opposites. Right against left, left against right. Normally the lefty will handle the right-handers better because they have more to train with. 70% right-handers, so that means that a lefty will train with more right-handers than the other way around. And it makes them more proficient, that's a fact. I used to hate fighting left-handers. Found it more difficult. So you can see here by attitude here that Bouclé, not intimidated, fighting Biladid whatsoever. Biladid starting to back up. Something about the Kumakata, I think, the grip. So one Shido there, and there's the first one we've seen, isn't it? So up on the board goes the Shido. It just turned into a pistol grip. So both of them looking for the slip of the hip, the Sakeishi. Biladid's looking for it as well. Bouclé is looking for it against Biladid. She's gone over for a couple of scores in this tournament so far, Biladid. So now Biladid gets it for exactly the same thing. Gets a Shido on the board. Two Shidos means that it's a bit of pressure on there, and they've got to be careful then not to make a mistake, otherwise it's disqualification. So they don't want that. Nobody wants that. If you can settle it with throwing, then all the better. So into golden score. This French team absolutely formidable. This women's French team, 5 gold medals at the European Championships out of 7 weight categories. There's 7 weight categories in the men, 7 in the ladies, and they had the most amazing European Championships. They have 3 world champions, and I think they have also 3 world #1s. So again, looking for the good grip here. Wow, it's starting to open up now, Biladid. What a good match. A tough match. And like I said, Biladid will have to dig in where she's not been before. She's been out on her own, I think, for a while, Biladid, and I think that she will now realise that some are catching up, and probably be better for her because she'll start to explore different ways of winning. Can't throw everybody for Ippon all the time. Looking for the Sumigeishi. Exactly the same happened with Teddy Riner. He was throwing everybody. Then people started to suss him out. Then he started to look for the Sumigeishi and other things, other ways. Sometimes from tactics. Sometimes it was about winning. Second place in the Tel Aviv Grand Prix in 2020, Bouclé. So golden score is what happens after the first 4 minutes of competition. If there's no throw, hold down, arm lock or strangle, that decides it, and no 3 penalties. It needs 3 penalties to finish it. And you can see there that Buckley now has 2 on the board, can't afford another one. One more and it'll be all over. So now backing Biladid up to the edge. So golden score can go on as long as it takes, as long as they're attacking in the specified time. About every 20 to 30 seconds, you need a good valid attack with rotation, breaking balance. Big arm over the top there onto the head, looking for the Uchimata. To do well to throw with Uchimata because she's so rangy, isn't she, Biladid? But now Biladid, head down, not going her way. Can she dig in? Lightest weight category of the ladies divisions. Does make you wonder whether Biladid does struggle a little bit with the weight. Maybe 52s will be. Oh, this is all over! Buckley has thrown her for a full hip-on, and it was all about the Sakeshi and the slight of the hip there. Biladid has gone over, and Buckley, what a win that was! What an hip-on! Absolutely brilliant stuff. The world champion goes over.
Winner and gold medal for 348 kilograms.
That was absolutely brilliant. It really was. What a win that was. And it was a win against a very capable, brilliant world champion. Nothing is set in stone. I think that this Olympic Games is going to, well, it's going to throw up so many surprises. Some of the big champions finding it difficult to get to the form that they've had before. Look at that, slides of hips there. She's looking for exactly the same. Look at Oguruma, and over she goes, right on the edge there. She was looking for the first attack, and they were both looking for the Sakeshi. Slight, just the hip comes across, and she takes Biladid cleanly over. Biladid goes first, and it was Buckley that just takes that knee. What an Oguruma that was. Oh my goodness. Not very often you see Biladid going over like that. That was superb. The European champion throws the world champion.
Congratulations, first gold medal of Tel Aviv Grand Slam 2021 goes to France.
So now, wow, after that excitement, we're into the men's under 60 kilograms category. And Kyrgyzbayev up against Lesyuk of the Ukraine, and this should be a cracking match as well. The 60 kilos and the 66 kilos categories for the men have been fantastic. Vieira will be officiating this first bronze medal match in the under 60 kilos category.
Kazakhstan 2019 Abu Dhabi Grand Slam winner, Kyrgyzbayev. In the blue category representing Ukraine, first time in Grand Slam final block, Lesyuk.
Kyrgyzbayev in white coming out here against Lesyuk of the Ukraine. .60 kilos, the lightest weight category in the men's division, and we've seen some huge throws in this early stages, all the way through the day. Unusual styles of judo as well, clashing. So we see, and I explained this morning when I was commentating, that we see a lot of different styles that actually they derive from different wrestling styles within the country, sometimes with jackets on, sometimes with smaller sleeves, sometimes, oh look at that, that was almost, looking for the Tomanagi there, Lishak. Almost traditional, that. And yeah, they come in for the different techniques from different angles, and you can see that they are basically the same techniques. They are judo techniques, but in a slightly different way they are performed. Reverse shoulder throw, Sianagi by Lesyuk. The grips initiate the movement into the technique, so you dominate the grip, normally you initiate the throw when you come in and how you come in, which is why you see them just pulling and tugging away from the jacket. It's made of pretty sturdy stuff, so it's a good job really. All the time here, Kyrgyzbayev looking for that big right arm over, but it's very one-sided. Any unorthodox grip other than sleeve lapel has to be an attack immediately. Wazari scored. So Wazari scored if you don't quite get them cleanly onto their back, if it lands on their side. Just look at this landing on the side, and you can see the points of contact there. So two Wazaris will finish it. That makes an ippon. Really good change of direction, that was. Well, he was holding below the belt there, Kyrgyzbayev, so he'll get penalised for that. They're not allowed to hold below the belt line, so you can't grip the legs, which has kind of pulled our sport more upright. It's very bent over at one stage, and international judo was told that, well, it looks like wrestling with jackets on, so let's change the rules. Some people don't like it. But the judoka just adapted. The good judoka just said, well, okay, we've got to throw standing up, then we have to do it. two Shidos on the board there, Kuzbayev. So Lusuk's coach there saying you've got to go forwards, pile the pressure on. 16 seconds to go. It's a score down. Has to really take the fight to Lusuk, to Kuzbayev. There's a quick look up at the clock there. 3 seconds left on the clock. So bronze medal for Kazakhstan.
Winner and bronze medal for 160 kilograms in the white judo representing Kazakhstan, Usman Kyrgyzbayev.
Arm came over the opposite side and just took the leg away.
He's medal number 3.
Chigari just drives him onto his back there. Kuzbayev took the opportunity there, faked one way, went the other. One of those kind of situations where you know that you've made a mistake. Well, these two have got world rankings that are very, very different. And Ashley McKenzie of Great Britain here, world ranked 14, trying to get into the top 8, I would think, get as high as he possibly can. And so fighting Abdullayev of Russia with a 93 world ranking. And certainly there's a new Russian on the block. Already beaten the Russian to get, well, he beat Ogazov to get through to this repechage final match for a bronze medal. Great form today, Ashley McKenzie, and when he puts his throwing hat on, he can throw any one of the top fighters in the world. So just out of the juniors, Abdullayev. So he's been put out here just to gain experience. Every match is a bonus match for him. Oh, now then, that might just be a good, that was a good change of direction. I didn't think that was far off, actually, for Abdullayev with that counter. Both same kind of effort going in at the same time, so no score given. I think the best thing McKenzie can do is to stop it dead. Don't ride or try to ride anything with this man. Good attempt there. Tsuyotoshi there from McKenzie. We go left and right, Ashley McKenzie. Stronger on the left, but his right is getting stronger and stronger all the time. Second place in the 2019 Zagreb Grand Prix. Uchimata. Lost to Nozadzi to get through. Nozadzi in the final from Georgia. Be interesting to see if Ashley McKenzie changes to the other side, and he does. Yoko Otoshi on the other side. So hitting both flanks, very, very important. Can't just go the same way all the time. You've got to be able to change it to the other flank and get them thinking one way and then go the other. Well, I'd say that McKenzie just ahead on attacks doesn't mean anything without a score, but just doing the right attacks at the right time. Needs to stay on top of it. Jamie Johnson in the chair, my ex-students, and now working with the British team. Well, it's sleeve to sleeve at the moment, which is why they're having a problem to rotate, and I would think that that's where it's going to be a penalty apiece. So one Shido apiece, and that's to encourage them to attack off the dominant grip. So if they have it, oh, now he's switched. Good switch that. Ashley McKenzie very, very low with that technique. Has to stop the feed. Rosari there, Abdullayev. He has a second stab at it, and that might just be it. It's Ippon. Abdullayev scores with Jujigatami, and McKenzie had to submit. So just stayed in just that little bit too long in with that Uchimata there, tried to ride it, and you cannot try and ride it. Can't do that. He'll be really angry about that, McKenzie. He had a great chance of a medal, another medal at this level. Fantastic, and especially at this stage now, building up to the Olympic Games. This young man is one that we're going to see a lot of. He's only a young one. They put one of their juniors out just to see how he does. There was the Uchimata, and look at the, it's all continuous, has a little second stab at it. It has to be one continuous movement. And then straight onto the ground there and into the Jujigatami. Uchimata didn't work. Ashley McKenzie tries to go over the top. Second though at it. Gets the Wazari, and then look at this for the Jujigatami. Straight onto the arm there, throws the hips forwards, and McKenzie has to submit. Transition, and the catch. Of the arm, and of course the submission came pretty quick. Fifth place though for Ashley McKenzie, still a great result for him, and all going in the right direction.
The gentlemen, welcome to the final, men under 60 kilo.
Final then, David Mamadzai of Azerbaijan against Timur Nozadzi of Georgia. Nazadzi. Well, you can see that just young, but he's already been second place in the 2019 Paris tournament. European champion at cadets, but that was back in 2014.
Welcome the referee from Romania, Aviv.
Well, Aviv will be officiating this final.
Please welcome the finalists. In the white judo representing Azerbaijan, first time in Grand Slam final.
Good to see some of the younger ones coming through, and I said how important it is to get world ranking points and experience at this level, and putting the juniors out and the developing judo crowds at this level is really important. But these are the ones that are the champions of next year. Champions this year. Mamadzoi, Azerbaijan in white, Nazadzi in blue, and I don't think this is going to go time. Just a feeling, but I think that they're two big throwers, and I think they're going to go for it as well. I think it's nice when you have an open match and again straight in there looking to throw. When they have the mentality that they want to score upon, not just win by tactics, then normally something happens. Oh, now then, that's going to be a score. Wazari scored. Amadzov. Again, he had a second stab at it. Let's have a look. There's the first. It's all continuous, nothing stops, still going, still using the feet, still using the body, and he gets him onto his side. It lacks something, it's not an ippon, but he gets the Wazari for it. Not finished yet though, that's going to be a Wazari back. Nazadzi just fires back. What a lovely Sianagi that was. Drop shoulder throw. Look at the drive he gets. He wraps up the arm, rotates, and pushes off the leg. Started inside, goes out, and not quite on the points of the back. You've got to cover most of the back and with control to get the ippon. Zari a piece. Well, sometimes, especially left against right, right against left, or opposite, and you fully commit, there's a possibility of a little side slip there, the slip of the hip, and the momentum of you coming in can send you over the top, and big danger. That nearly happened there. Oh, Aranagi! Well, I did say I didn't think it was going to go time. Not even halfway yet, not quite. Oh, tip on. He was looking for the same Sianagi there, Nazadzi, and Mamadzoi does a lovely Ouchigari and drives Nazadzi onto his back. Really, it was an open match, beautiful technique and lovely judo.
Winner and gold medalist for men under 60 kilograms in the white judo representing Azerbaijan,
Mamadzoi of Azerbaijan then wins, and well, his world ranking of 50 is going to go up considerably, I can tell you that. Zanzi, world rank 33, his will go up as well, most positively. What a great open match that was. Looking for the Sianagi. There's the Sianagi that scores. Lazadzi drives the Azeri over. And look at that, it all starts in. They skip to the side, don't they? The whole movement starts from the yellow area. And then, what an Ouchi. And he really directs it, doesn't he? Uses the hands to great effect there. Lazadzi, well, so brilliantly taken. Holds his head in his hands and says, I made a mistake. Been there. So a gold medal to France and a gold medal to Azerbaijan. And what normally happens is that we do a medal ceremony. We do two finals, do two lots of medals, and we have a medal ceremony. So the medal ceremony of the under 48 kilos category. Just
the
about
medals will be presented by the co-host of the Tel Aviv Judo Grand Slam 2021.
מארח הכבוד של גרנד סלאם תל אביב 2021, מר סילבן אדמס.
Bronze medalists are representing Spain, Julia Figueroa.
Two bronze medals.
And representing Serbia, Andrea Stoyadinov.
Of Spain. Stoyadinov of Serbia get the bronze medals in this under 48 kilos category. What a performance from this lady here.
Silver medalist representing Ukraine, Daria Bilodid.
Daria Bilodid, the world champion, gets thrown in the final, and that was
medalist representing
such
France,
a terrific throw. It really was. Bouclé of France.
Prize money and the flowers.
The European champion.
By the sport director and acting
that she is going to be a real
International Judo Federation, Mr. Florin Daniel Laskau.
Threat for Olympic medals later on this year. Almost for sure she's the one that's going to go. Beautiful Oguruma. Bilodid made the move, and well, it was Bouclé that came across. Don't very often see a thrown like that. Gold medal then for Bouclé, gold medal for France.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of France.
גבירותיי ורבותיי, נא לעמוד להמנון של צרפת.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIP and judoka.
תמונה משותפת של המכובדים
Family
והספורטאים.
picture then, and gives them all a chance to be friends. 5 minutes, and as you can see, Stidadinov, Figaro, both with the bronze medals there. The world champion Biladid has to be content with silver, and Bouclé of France up there on top of the rostrum.
מחיאות כפיים לזוכים ולזוכות.
Back then to the ladies categories, the under 52 kilos category bronze medal contest up here. Reka Pup of Hungary up against Estrella Lopez Sharif.
Referee from France, Olivier Deros.
Olivier Desros is refereeing and keeping control of this match.
Welcome judoka in the white judogi.
Big surprises in this category, I can tell you. The Olympic champion being thrown in the semi-final by Chelsea Giles of Great Britain, who's going to come out into the final a little bit later on. She's going to be fighting Gilly Cohen of Israel. Pup, very experienced and has been in a lot of these medal matches. Go off the sleeve. Is she going to go in for the Surigomigosh? Big hit technique. Dominating the sleeve of Lopez Sharif at the moment. Good change of direction there, though, by the Spaniard. Yet again, we've got a right against left situation here. Well, I thought that that was initiation by Put there. Certainly Lopez Sharif was looking for the technique as well. So the referee and the supervisors there have decided that no chance of a score. Normally the one that initiates the technique is one that will get the score, but if the other one tries for a counter, it can sometimes messes up the continuity. That's going to be a score, is it? That was as close as you can get. It didn't quite make contact with the side there, and well, she came off the opposite side of Pups. Sorry, Surigomigosh there. Two close scores then, very close. Well, sometimes it's difficult to stay on pace, or you just let the other one do 2 or 3 attacks and you keep telling yourself that now's the time, and then you can get penalised for it. So you've got to stay on pace. Another attack there from Pup.
az majd létre, jó? Lábbal előkészítjük. Gyerünk. Nyomod össze.
Trying to attack the front leg and gets a Wazari for it. So does same thing she did a little bit earlier with the Ashiwaza, this time just getting the landing, and puck goes ahead. Look how she catches the foot, she'll drive off it as well. Just gets her onto her side, and that was a good score. Good control with the hands as well. One of the problems, of course, getting an early score, you start to go into defensive mode, and you can start to backtrack. 2 hands to snatch a grip off. You're not allowed to do that. You can do it using your own jacket, or you can just snap it off with 1 hand, but you can't do it with 2. Again, I think that might be one of the things they might look at after the Olympic Games. Don't really see why. Can't take a grip off. That's it. Second was Ari there to Pup, and nice Ashiwaza there from Pup of Hungary, and gets the second Wazari there, and Lopez Sharif couldn't do anything about it. 2 Wazaris making an Ippon.
Winner and bronze medal for women under 52 kilograms. In the white, Judogi representing
We'll probably have a look at both of those now, and just have a little look and see. It wasn't by accident. I thought she'd scored with the very first one, actually. I thought definitely the initiation came from Pup. But it shows how important the hands are, the feet are, sorry, to break balance. It's a little bit like in a boxer using the jab
second medal
to
in a
set
Grand
somebody
Slam.
up
Pubreka,
and change
Hungary.
their direction, change their balance. There's the little Ashiwaza again, sticky foot Ashiwaza. And dear friend of mine, Jason Morris, will be appreciating that one.
You can see the highlights.
Just hooks on with the foot, and then as they lift it up, drives over the leg. Just finished off with the hands there. Just wanted to make sure. And that's one of the main things as well, is that you've got to ensure with the kumakata, with the gripping of the sleeve, lapel, or wherever you're gripping on the upper part of the body, that you control them all the way down. Great consistency from Pup. Yet another medal from her. So, unfortunately, Van Snik Kelmende, the Olympic champion,
Next, bronze medal
against
contest for
Van
women
Snik,
under
the Olympic
52
bronze medalist, it's not going to happen for the bronze medal because Charlene Van Snik is
Referee
injured.
from Spain, Mr. Raul Camacho.
But Kelmende of Kosovo will have to walk out and do the bow and accept the win. Such is the etiquette of our sport. It's not given without you having to walk out there into the middle. So another medal for Kelmende, and showing the consistency, of course. All the medals that she wins, it's all about being as consistent as you possibly can. Even as Olympic champion, you know, and world champion, we've already seen Biladid losing, and their main aim is the Olympic Games, so they don't mind if they lose every tournament other than the Olympic Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final. Women under 52 kilo.
Chelsea Giles of Great Britain stepping out here against home favourite Gilly Cohen of Israel. 24 years of age, and Well, Chelsea Giles has always given Kel Mendy a really hard fight. We've seen her go golden score a couple of times with her. This time, she absolutely excelled herself. Look at that. They're the ones she's beaten on the way. She's beaten Pup, Kosher, and the great Kel Mendy, and she beat her with a brilliant ippon as well. Roberta Shalia will be officiating this final. I think it's going to be all action, because I can tell you now, Gilly Cohen is one that comes out and she just goes forward all the time. This lady here, Chelsea Giles, has been looking formidable all day and looking for ippons all the way. And I'll be really surprised if this goes time. Chelsea Giles representing Great Britain, of course, representing Coventry Judo Club and her coach and all her club mates. Simon Moss will be looking, as will all her club mates, wishing her to win the gold medal here. Straight into the attack, Giles. Strong fight for the grips, as always. But it is a mentality. It's having the mentality to go out there and give it your all. Cohen coming forwards. Now it's Giles that will have to really get on point here. Think about doing what she did against the Olympic champion. It's not over yet. She'll have to watch the drop, Sianagi, of Cohen. Being backed up all the time, Chelsea Giles manages to turn it back. Now she needs to attack off the positive grip. She can't afford a second penalty. Home support, of course. Cohen. Well, it would be deafening here, absolutely, if there was full support here, and the crowds that turn up from Israeli competitions is immense. It's their most popular sport, their most successful sport. Mr. Ponti, the president, a very dear friend of mine, doing an amazing job, as are the coaches. Now looking for the Sangaku. Look at this. Can she get this? She might just have this. Now then, Chelsea Giles is holding with Sangaku Gatami, and she's just got a holder there for the 20 seconds. Already got the Rosari on the board. It's just counting upwards. This is an amazing performance from Chelsea Giles. She wins the tournament. She wins against Cohen of Israel, and that is her first Grand Slam gold medal, and what a performance. Ippon all the way, and wow, what can I say? What a time to come up with a performance like that. Massive points. I mean, she came in here world rank number 17. I was saying that, so she was within the qualification, but that will put her way up there. Jamie Johnson there celebrating with her. Fantastic result for Great Britain. A fantastic result for Chelsea Giles. Her world ranking will go up. It really will.
Gold medal goes to Great Britain. This is first gold in a Grand Slam for Chelsea Giles, Great Britain.
So great bit of groundwork again, and the transition in was superbly quick. Look at that, she ties up the top half. Sangaku's the legs. Sangaku means triangulates the legs. She has the head as well. You need an arm and a leg, and then she just rolls her into the hold down. And that Sangaku Gatame was beautifully executed against a really, really great opponent. Gilly Cohen doesn't go over like that easily, and she just secured her for the 20 seconds. Brilliant performance. The Olympic champion in the semi-final, Gilly Cohen in the final, and that smile says it all.
Chelsea Giles, Great Britain.
Wow. Well, now we have the medal ceremony of the men's under 60 kilos category.
Under 60 kilo.
Well, it's been Ippon all the way, hasn't it? It's just been amazing. It was like that all through the day, and tonight is no exception.
Bronze medalists are representing Russia, Ramazan Abdullayev.
Two youngsters then on the bronze medal rostrum. Abdullayev of Russia, Kazbayev of Kazakhstan.
Silver medalist representing Georgia, Temur Nozadze.
Silver medal to Nozadze of Georgia. Didn't have it in the end. Gets taken over twice.
Davut Bamatsoy.
Bamatsoy, who was world ranked 50 coming into this event, will change his world ranking. It might even put him somewhere up there in the qualification range.
Will be presented by the General Manager of the Ministry of Sport and Culture of Israel.
מנכ"ל משרד התרבות והספורט של ישראל, מר רז פרוירליך.
Holds his head in his hands, doesn't he? From that beautiful driving Ojigari, drives off the back leg. Rosaria piece, and that one put it beyond doubt. Mamadzoy then of Azerbaijan secures the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Azerbaijan.
גבירותיי ורבותיי, נא לעמוד להמנון של אזרבייג'אן.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIP and judoka.
תמונה קבוצתית עם VIP וספורטאים.
Your applause to
Kyrgyzbayev,
our judoka,
Kazakhstan,
please.
Abdulayev
מחיאות כפיים לזוכים.
of Russia win the bronze medals. Nazadze of Georgia, well-deserved silver medal, but no doubting the gold medalist. Imadzoy of Azerbaijan, gold medal. What a performance.
The next contest
Back to
is
the men
bronze
then.
medal contest for men under 66 kilo.
Sador
קרב על מדליית
Nereleyev
הארד,
of
גברים עד
Uzbekistan.
66 קילוגרם.
Against the very young Miceli
Referee
of
from
Italy,
Hungary,
and
Mr.
Mattia
Gostoni
Miceli
Balázs.
is a world ranking of 225, so it's definitely going to change his world ranking in this event. Mr. Balázs officiating this
Welcome,
match.
judoka in the white judogi representing Uzbekistan, several times Grand Slam medalist Sardor Nurilayev.
Nereleyev,
In the blue
very
judogi
experienced,
representing Italy, first time in a
but,
Grand Slam final
fighting
draw,
junior.
Mattia Miceli.
medals in European Junior Cups, and second place in the Rome European Open, which is a category below, but this is the first time fighting for a medal at this level. So here we go. Nereleyev will try and take command right from the off here. A lot of fight. Well, the world ranking doesn't always tell us the whole story. We have world number ones who show their consistency in performances in the World Tour. The World Tour was devised to create a world ranking, but sometimes the world champions, Olympic champions, don't do all of the events. Then they'll do enough just to qualify and go to the major events. Saying that, and sometimes you do have the world champions as world number ones as well. But you could say that why expose ourselves to the top fighters all the time? I wouldn't have liked to have done that. I had once or twice in a year that I might fight the world's best. I wouldn't want to fight them every other week. Now that was a bit of a delay. That was a delay, and well, Nereleyev gets a Wazari. I'd like to see that back in slow motion just to see how that unfolded. So Sodisura Komigoshi, and well, yeah, no, it's still moving. As long as it's still moving, then it will count. Lands on his side there, gets the Wazari. Was lacking just that little bit of force, and so therefore didn't get the full hip on. Drops in Agi from the center. And there, gets the second Wazari there for Sumigeshi, and it's all over. I'll explain why it was a Wazari in a minute. Looks like it came off the ground, but they were still, Itachi was still able to throw, and that's one of the new rules. Well, it's not a new rule, it's something that's kind of developed. A clearer line, could I say, that happens if somebody goes down. They can't just break the contest and hope for a mate or hope for the contest to break. So what happens is they keep the contest alive. This is the first score.
Congratulations
Sodi Surakamigoshi going off the sleeve. Now let's have a look at the second. No, we're going to see the first one again. Different angle this time. So bird's eye view this time from our camera in the sky. And there you can see that his opponent was starting to come up into a standing position. So it means that if both elbows are not touching the floor, that the contest is still alive, you're still able to throw. Two Wazaris. I like that possibility, I really do. Look how his elbows are still up here. Makes it very, very clear and precise. Both the fighters knew it as well. So experience came off the better this time.
Next, bronze medal contest for men under 66 kilo.
קרב על מדליית הארד גברים עד 66 קילוגרם.
Kilovov, Uzbekistan, up against Chopanov of Russia.
Referee from Italy, Mrs.
And
Roberta
I've got to say
Giulia.
that the Uzbek team very consistent in their performances at the moment, and the great Iliadis doing a good job with them.
Representing Uzbekistan, 2017 Baku Grand Slam silver medalist Mukhridin Tilovov.
Great man follows him out as well.
In the blue judogi representing Russia, first time in a Grand Slam final block, Murat Chopanov.
Russians have ventured out to push a few juniors out, a few new ones. Certain categories they've got fight-offs that they're going to have to sort out as to who goes to the Olympic Games. If they get two in the top 10, they have the choice as to who they send. Tilovov then in white. Straight into the attack here. Still training with the team. Ilias Iliadis. He is their inspiration, as he is with a lot of people. Work rate is superb. So they're both going off the sleeves here, and it means that they've got to be careful, because if you push the sleeve down and you don't use the reaction, because you can push it down and then pull, get a reaction and use it. Action-reaction is the main ploy, but if you push it down without the reaction, you get penalized. Strong fight for grips. Both of these. Oh, look at that. They're both going for the same techniques as well. Big shoulder throws off the sleeves. Ochigari this time from Chopanov. Oh, this is it. This is something can happen from here. So good from those kind of situations, just using the hands. Tewaza, what we call Tewaza, they just control the opponent, tip them over, tip their balance. It's all about points of balance.
Надо бороться, надо бороться. Захват. Вот эту руку надо держать, вот эту руку надо держать. Второй. Второй.
Well, there was a good example of drop Sianagi without full rotation, but certainly Chopanov was the one that stopped the rotation, so it's a little bit different than just flopping onto your knees. Both finding it difficult against strong arms. They both look unbelievably strong, these two. So Chopanov just being told to hurry up. Every second that they can suck in oxygen is better for them. Because it's such a tough physical combat sport, it makes it, from a cardiovascular point of view, very, very hard. But it's also muscular endurance as well. Your forearms blow. The lactic acid, once it comes in, very difficult to get rid of it. Because of the gripping strategies, the forearms are the first things to go. Ooh, that was almost a change of direction there from Chopanov. Went one way, but just about to go the other. This might be something for Tilinov. So Tilinov gets a Shido as well. The work rate here from Chopanov. I think there was a small scurry outside of the area and back in. Golden score. No score on the board other than the penalty each. So goes into golden score. Now any score from a throw, hold down, arm lock or strangle. Well, again, that was a poor technique there from Tilinov. Lucky to get away with that. Got to make sure that you've got grips with the sleeve and the lapel. So that might be a second penalty for Tilinov. Second one goes up to Tilinov, and now that was a situation where it wasn't so much Chopanov that stopped it. It was just, let's get an attack in, let's do it. But sometimes it backfires, and finding it difficult, both of these, to get any kind of rotation. Very cool, calm and collected there. The coach of the Uzbek team, Ilyas Iliadis. I'm not sure whether he's been told to step outside Iliadis, shouting instructions, and oh, that's it. Score then for Tilinov. Uzbekistan then get a medal, and just wants the best out of his athletes. He's very passionate about it, and that was a reverse Sianagi, a Sianagi that came off actually the wrong side.
66 kilograms in the white judo gi representing Uzbekistan, Mukhridin Tilovol.
Quite a few athletes that he's expecting medals from at every event, Iliadis, and you can see there that, well, it was a technique that went not quite the way he wanted it to go, but still got full rotation, and he came off the opposite side of the
Second medal
shoulder.
in a Grand Slam, Mukhridin
Come off either
Tilovol,
side.
Uzbekistan.
Borderline technique, I think, but even so, he had control of the sleeve and lapel. Well, you can see there that he had good control of the sleeve, and the referee saw that. Without that pulling action, I don't think he would have scored. Look how he keeps hold of the sleeve. That hand was working all the way over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final, men under 66 kilo.
קרב על מדליית הזהב, גברים עד 66
Well,
קילוגרם.
this is going to be a good final, and both 24-year-old fighters, and Dmitry Minku of Belarus had a great day, he really has, against Alberto Guterro Martin of Spain. Two really good fighters, two big throwers. There you can see their little run through to the final, one extra match. 37 competitors started the day. So by the time you get to this stage, you kind of want it over with.
Referee from Uzbekistan,
Quicker you do it,
Mr.
it's all over.
Vyacheslav Pereteiko.
You can relax a bit till the next one, that is.
Please welcome the finalists in the white judo gi representing Belarus, two times Grand Slam bronze medalist Dmitry Minko.
So this is a brand new for Dmitry
In the
Minku.
blue judo gi representing Spain, 2020 Düsseldorf Grand Slam bronze medalist Alberto Gaitero.
So both of them a step up. Also, we're going to see an open match here. I think both will come out all guns blazing, looking for a big technique. Sori Sarikamigochi there from Minku. Must be a little bit cautious about attacking against that straight arm, though. See the difficulty they have. Guterro Martin can't catch the sleeve, and that's what he wants. Well, this is the negative Kumakata that I was talking about. Guterro Martin doesn't want Minku to have two hands on. So Minku will come forwards, he will take the grip that he wants in order to throw, and Martin will pull away from it.
Vale, 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 tocando por abajo y atento al sode, atento al sode. Venga, va, va, va. Venga, vamos. Hay que darle aire a esa derecha,
Guitarra Martin, Spain gets the first penalty.
Все хорошо, так, борись, борись, правый, правый, крепись. Здорово, 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 здорово. Пусти.
Minku now has the grip that he wants. Well, as soon as he gets this grip, two hands on here, Guitarra Martin pulls away to break the grip off.
Пусти.
Standing Sorisura Komigoshi, so close. This time on the left.
Внимательно. Давай. Давай.
Vale, 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 hay que seguir dándole, vamos, vamos, vamos. Alberto, está bien, hay que seguir dándole, vamos.
Все хорошо, возьми, прикрепишься. Это
Hay que tirar de esa solapa.
The time for the coaches to shout something to their fighters is on the mat when the contest breaks. Not allowed to shout anything when they're fighting. So it has to be completely quiet.
Держи, держи, правый, держи. Не ходи, стой.
I talk about open fights and closed fights, and this is definitely a closed fight. They've just closed the gates and stopped the possibility of a big throw. Both frightened, I think they can feel the danger.
Вот стоишь.
Well, the first 4 minutes almost gone. 3.5 minutes, and only a few really what we would count as attacks. Judo apiece, and Guitarra Martin now has 2 penalties on the board. One more and it'll be all over. Not the way that we want to see a gold medal match decided, but you can see they're both just that little bit nervous. I always judge it on the amount of positive attacks that somebody makes, and with what intention as well. Is it with the intention to throw for Ippon, or just put an attack in for the sake of putting an attack in? It's a really a tight match. Sometimes it's a point of trying not to lose as opposed to trying to win. All the way through this contest, Guitarra Martin is the one that's definitely been looking like the person snapping grips off, just been fighting negatively for me. Oh, now then, drop Cianagi there from Minku. I think that's the first opportunity we've seen there for something where you can drop right the way underneath your partner's balance. Well, again, it's Minku for me that looking for the big one, looking for the big score. That'll be his last chance on that one, I think, Guatera Martin. Rotate the hips round. Did say, though, that they both look extremely strong. Cianagi again. Really going to work now. Minku. Trying to back him up here, Guatera Martin. But difference between backing somebody up and pushing them out. I think Minku was caught on the edge there. I think it might be Minku. No, it's going to be all over. So they're looking at it that Guatera Martin was... It's all about intention. Did he back him up in order to get him to step out? He did. And for me, it's the negative side of Guatera Martin that... is niggling me, I guess, but it's... I can see what he's doing, and he's looking just to get the penalties up there for Minku. This is where I think that it's important that the positive tactics win through as opposed to negative tactics. Look busy. That's what he's doing, isn't it? Guatera Martin just looking busy. Is the intention to throw for Ippon? Well, we've seen better matches from Minku. He's fought well all the way through the day, and this is probably his worst match. Now he's come back. Arrow up. And that was a really poor attack there from Minku. Are they going to penalise him for it?
Derecha solapa, búscale por ahí, amaga por la derecha para entrar a la izquierda. Vamos, hay que sacarle,
Guatera Martin wins the gold medal.
6 kilograms.
With
in the blue judo gi,
negative
representing Spain,
judo,
Alberto
as far as I'm concerned, he was looking for
Gaitero.
the negative. The Kumakata was to snap off, and well, saying that, Minku didn't do the necessary attack, so congratulations to Guatero.
Congratulations.
Tactical match that
First
really
gold
didn't show
medal in a
what our
Grand
sport was all
Slam.
about.
Alberto Gaitero, Spain. You can see the highlights on the screen.
רגעי השיא, כעת על המסך.
So now back to medal ceremony, and this time
Ladies and
with the
gentlemen,
under
the medal
52
ceremony
kilos
for
category
women under 52
for
kilos.
ladies.
טקס חלוקת המדליות נשים, 52 קילוגרם.
The medals will be presented by the Minister of Culture and Sports of Israel.
שר התרבות והספורט של ישראל, מר חילי טרופר.
Bronze medalists are representing Kosovo, Mailinda Kelmendi.
The Olympic champion
And representing
has
Hungary,
to be
Pup Reka.
satisfied with bronze medal this time. Didn't have to fight Van Snick. Van Snick was injured. Hope it's nothing serious. Pup of
Silver
Hungary
medalist representing Israel,
gets
Gili
the second bronze
Cohen.
medal, and Gili Cohen of Israel receives a well-deserved
And
silver
gold
medal.
medalist representing Great Britain, Chelsea Giles.
What a day this lady's had, representing Great Britain, representing her club
Prize money
Coventry,
and the flowers
her
will be
coach.
presented by the head sport director of the International
Simon
Judo
Moss must
Federation,
be, so
Mr.
proud
Vladimir
because
Barta.
she did everybody in Great Britain proud. Brilliant performance. Ippon in the semi-final against the Olympic champion, Ippon in the final against Gili Cohen, and that was a class field she took apart. Gold medal then to Chelsea Giles, and a gold medal,
Ladies and
well-deserved
gentlemen, please
gold medal
all rise
for
for
Great
the
Britain.
national anthem of Great Britain.
גבירותיי ורבותיי, נא לעמוד להמנון של בריטניה.
Thank you very much. Family picture with VIP and judoka.
תמונה קבוצתית, VIP וספורטאיות.
Well, what a rostrum to stand on top of. Doesn't get any better than that. Well, not a lot anyway.
מחיאות כפיים לזוכות
Kelmendi, the
ולגילי
Olympic
כהן
champion.
שלנו.
Van Snick, of course, couldn't fight for bronze. Pup of Hungary, the bronze medalist. Gili Cohen, silver medal there. Chelsea Giles, right on top there with the gold medal. And what a way to win it. Million congratulations to Chelsea Giles. Well, one more category to come today. This is the fifth category, and
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest, bronze medal contest for women under 57 kilo.
57 kilos category, then Julia
57
Kowalczyk
קילוגרם.
of Poland up against Italy Lepetiliani. I honestly thought that a year and a
Referee
half
from
ago
Russia,
I thought
Mr.
Lepetiliani
Yevgeny
is
Rakhlin.
on the way here to be one of the first women from Georgia to really step up to world level, and she's she's there. She was doing some different stuff today. Wasn't just looking for her counter techniques. Bigger and Aggie, she can do it from the front. She can do it when you attack and it's not quite right. And this is her. Kowalczyk
in the blue judogi representing Georgia.
Poland. She had to come through the repechage final
junior
here.
Champion Eter Liparteliani
Against Wilsa Gomez of Portugal. Watch out for the full-on techniques from Liparteliani in blue. And I'm talking about looking to throw upwards and over. Massive techniques. That was a lovely technique there from Kowalczyk. Full rotation there, that reverse Seoinage there. Great stuff. They wrap up the lapel when they turn into that reverse Seoinage. It spins all the way around, ties up your lapel so tight that you have to go over. Seoinage this time from Kowalczyk. So Kowalczyk really 2 good attacks up, and it means that Liparteliani has got to get on the pace. Again, trying for the drop Seoinage, the drop shoulder throw there for Kowalczyk. But not quite being able to rotate and get squashed again there by the very strong Georgian. But she's probably about 5 attacks up at the moment.
Nie wiąż się, Julia, dokręcaj te soi. Dokręcaj, to wejdzie. Wejdzie, dokręcaj.
Judo goes up to Kowalczyk. Regular medal winner. Kowalczyk, 3rd place in the World Championships in 2019. First in Antalya in the Grand Prix and 3rd place in the Baku Grand Slam. Well, you can see that they're both trying to rotate in on the sleeve there. Reverse Seoinage again. Oh, just the splits out of that. Liparteliani did well to avoid that one. Well ahead on attacks here, Kowalczyk, doing everything right. You never write off a big thrower though. And now she starts to go to work, Lipitiliani. I think she can just feel it slipping away. There's good Ashiwaza there. Now starting to use her feet. Nice stuff there. Lipitiliani started to rock the boat. Second penalty up there to Kowalczyk. So the referee has to wait until the scoreboard resets, then it's golden score on. Now she starts to go to work here, Lipitiliani. Soon as that, oh, now then. I'd like to see the landing on that, because that was a really nice ouchigari there from Kowalczyk, and Lipitiliani comes in for the counter. Watch her rotate, Lipitiliani. And she hits first, but certainly there won't be a score, I don't think. No score given. Kowalczyk lost control of it on the way over. Was as close as you can get there. Lipitiliani says, well, I just put her down onto her back there, but it wasn't as intentional as it could be. Well, this is a match that started off all Kowalczyk, but now certainly going somewhere else. Two Shidos to one more Shido and it's all over. If that Shido goes to Kowalczyk, that is. Trying to use the feet. Oh, she's done it. And Lipitiliani using the feet all the time there, and that was absolutely superb. Ashiwaza, two or three little stabs at it, and it was nice because we've seen her using her feet all day, not just relying on the pickup, and my goodness me, it's paying off. Super result there for Lipitiliani.
Representing Georgia, Congratulations. This is first medal in a Grand Slam for Ether Lipardeliani, Georgia.
I thought that was one of the best performances because she didn't rely just on the pickup. Using her feet there, Kouchigari, Diashi, Kosoto, whatever you want to call the last one. But either way, it was set
also,
up beautifully
ever medal
with that
in the history
left co
Georgian
and then
women's team
right
in a Grand Slam. Congratulations.
Nice feet. Just goes to show how important the feet are. Disturbing balance.
Ether Liparteliani, Georgia. Dear spectators on the tribune, we kindly ask you, please, all the time, keep the social distance and wear your masks properly. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
קהל יקר, אנו מבקשים שוב לשמור על מרחק של כיסא לפחות בין אחד לשני. כמו כן, אנו מבקשים לעטות את המסכה בצורה ראויה, אשר מכסה את האף והפה לאורך כל השירות. תודה על שיתוף הפעולה.
I mean, her world ranking will go up
Next, bronze
considerably
medal
from
contest for women
28.
under 57 kilo.
And I think that
The
puts her
referee
very
from
close to
Romania,
the
Ioana
qualification
Babiu.
for the Olympics. Good for the Georgians when it comes to the team match
In the white,
at the Olympic
Judo
Games.
representing Hungary.
They've got to be qualified in the world
2020
rankings
European
to be
champion,
able to put women
six
into the
times
team
Grand Slam medalist,
match as
Karakas
well.
Hedvig.
Got all the men. So this is
In blue,
interesting.
representing
Karakas of
Germany,
Hungary
two
up
times
against Stoll
Grand Slam
of
medalist,
Germany.
Teresa Stoll.
Karakas, so experienced. And this lady here looking so determined. Karakas looking with left arm over. Wants to secure the sleeve first. Now looking for the turnover into the hold down.
Hátára. Hátára, ez nagyon jó, de figyelj, ide, hogy györkézbe vele mész, akkor ki kell szedni.
Well, if you look at the stats for Karakas, she has medals all over the place. First in the Dusseldorf Grand Prix, Grand Slam, 2018. She was European champion in 2020. Tashkent, first place. That was 2019. Such a wealth of experience.
Out close game. Így van. Így van a fogások. Ja.
Well, Stoll came out here to fight and really taking the fight to Karakas. Well, excuse me, stop talking there because I was just getting a little bit of feedback in my earphones. So now Stoll looking for the hold and trying to tie up the top half. Get that leg out, got to get the leg out, got to control the upper part. So now controlling the sleeve here, Stoll. Karakas just managing to quell everything that Stoll throws at a penalty up there for Karakas. So now looking to the Newaza again. Looks pretty tight down there though, Stoll. One more fight to go after this. Sazik up against Nelson Levy of Israel. Oh, now then, there's a beautiful counter-attack there from Karakas. Beautiful technique, and just with 3 seconds left on the clock, and Karakas of Hungary manages to catch Stoll. So it was Sakeshi manages to sidestep.
Medal number 7 in a Grand Slam. Karakas Hedvi, Hungary. You can see the highlights of this bronze medal contest on the screen.
Stoll tried to counter, and it was the Tewaza, the hand movement there from Karakas.
Contest is the last final for today, so we kindly ask you please stay with us till the end, especially for the medal ceremonies. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
קהל יקר, הקרב הבא הוא הקרב האחרון של יום הראשון של התחרות.
Sakeshi movement started it off, then comes Stoll, and then look at that pull on the sleeve. Great control of the hands.
Honey, he's so vain, yeah, he been loving himself on a Kim and yeah. I'm like, boy, stop, run that back. You father, can you play that sax?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last final for today.
The women's under 57 category, Sarah
הגמר האחרון ליום הראשון של התחרות. נשים עד 57 קילוגרם.
Semi-finals, quarterfinals was Gomez, Puritic in the second round. Nelson Levy, Lipatiliani, Kaiser.
השופט המרכזי, מר ראול קמצ'ו, מספרד. והספורטאיות, בחליפה הלבנה, מייצגת את צרפת, זוכת מדליית הכסף בטורניר המאסטרס דוחה 2021, שרה ליאוני סזיק. ובחליפה הכחולה מייצגת את ישראל, זוכת מדליית הזהב בגרנד פרי תל אביב 2019, תמנה נלסון לוי.
Well, Sazik certainly establishing herself as a real contender, isn't she? The winner over Stoll in the semi-final. And Nelson Levy, the winner over the Patiliani in her semi-final. Oh, great stuff. Look at that. Real attacking stuff there. Big Kosoto. Now then, is it Ippon? It is Ippon. She really went for it, Nelson Levy. She came out there to throw for Ippon, and that was absolutely magnificent. It's all over, and Sazik can't believe it. She came out fully committed to do the Kosoto. Israel have a gold. Zeke never got into it. We'll see it from the very beginning. Great thing about judo, surprises often happen, and well, you can see from the top part there was the first Kosoto. Look at the control on the back that she has here. She just chases her down, doesn't she? She chases her down, and well, she never recovered. Suzik made a mistake, actually. She really did. You can see it there.
Congratulations,
she
gold
says,
medal for Israel.
that was a big mistake. Kosoto chased. Look at the hands now then. That grip round the waist and over the back there was absolutely ideal. First, Kosoto starts the onslaught. Then she chases it down. There's the second one. Look how she pulls that midsection in. Look how important it is to pull that midsection in. And she absolutely buries her onto her back there. So nice to see Nelson Levy win not only the gold medal, but of course a gold medal for Israel on home ground. Great result. The expression says it all, doesn't it? Doesn't matter that there's only a handful of people up there in the audience. That was for her country and also towards Olympic Games. Every step here is towards the Olympic Games and getting the result there. Well, don't go away because we have 2 medal ceremonies still to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony for men under 66 kilo.
טקס חלוקת המדליות, גברים עד 66
don't go away because we've got that
The medals will be
magnificent under
presented
57
by the
kilos.
International Judo Federation Sport
Medal
Director
ceremony
for Pan America,
well.
Mr. Carlos Zegarra. Bronze medalists are representing Uzbekistan, Mukhridin Tilovov. And representing Uzbekistan, Sardor
2
Nurilayev.
Uzbeks on that rostrum receiving bronze medal. Nalayev of Uzbekistan, Tilevov of Uzbekistan.
Silver medalist representing
great
Belarus, Dmitry
by
Minko.
coach. Silver medal
And gold medalist
goes to
representing
Minko
Spain, Alberto
of, Belarus.
Gaitero.
Gold medal goes
Prize
to
money and the
Gaitero
flowers will be
Martin.
presented by the CEO of the Pan American Judo Confederation, Mr. Jose Humberto Rodriguez.
Very tactical match, and that's for sure, but sometimes tactics is needed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Spain.
גבירותיי ורבותיי, ההמנון של ספרד.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIP and judoka.
Well, I still don't know what the Uzbekis are going to do about their choice here. Nurleyev, Uzbekistan, Tilovov, both with medals. Both big smiles, I'm sure, behind those masks. Minku gets the silver and the gold medal. Tero Martin of Spain. One more medal ceremony still to come, so please don't go away. We're going to see some highlights before we get to the final medal ceremony of this first day of competition. Remember that tomorrow, 4 weight categories still to come in the middleweights, the under 63 kilos and 70 kilos for ladies, the under 73 and under 81 for men. 4 weight categories tomorrow and more great action.
Now we are waiting for the last awarding ceremony. This will be for women under 57 kilograms. Before we start the awarding ceremony, once again you can see the highlights of today's final block on the screen.
ממתינים כעת לטקס חלוקת המדליות של נשים עד 57 קילוגרם. אתם יכולים לראות כעת את רגעי השיא על המסך. גבירותיי ורבותיי, זהו גרנד סלאם ראשון בישראל.
Medal ceremony just about to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the medal ceremony for women under 57 kilo.
טקס חלוקת המדליות נשים עד 57 קילוגרם.
The medals will be presented by the IOC member and vice chair of the Coordination Commission for the Games of the 32 Olympiad Tokyo 2020.
חבר הוועד האולימפי הבינלאומי וסגן יו"ר ועדת התיאום לאולימפיאדת טוקיו 2020, מר אלכס גלעדי.
Bronze medalists are representing Hungary, Karakash Hedvig, and representing Georgia, Eter Liparteliani.
2 bronze medals then. Liparteliani fully deserved that one, didn't she, against Kowalczyk of Poland. Karakas showed her consistency and there yet again winning by Ippon against Stoll of Germany. Great
Silver
performance.
medalist representing
Silver
France,
medal
Sarah Leonie Sizik.
goes to Sizik. Never really got off go, did she? She didn't. She got chased down and a bit of a mistake really. Was on the back foot, couldn't get off it.
וזוכת מדליית הזהב מייצגת את ישראל, תמנה נלסון לוי.
Well-deserved gold medal and a very popular one here as well. Nelson Levy of Israel wins the gold medal on home ground What a time to do it, and
Prize
what a
money
way
and
to
the
do it.
flowers will be presented by the member of the IGF Coordination
Caught
Committee
the
of
grip that
Directors
she wanted, had
and
control
President
of the back.
Hungarian Judo
Hooks
Association,
round the outside
Dr.
and then
Todd Laszlo.
never let her go. And well, she just guided Sazik flat on her back. Caught her cold, really. The nice thing about contests like this, though, is that, well, you can see there that the intention was 100% to throw for Ripon, not only to win the gold medal, but to do it in style.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Israel.
גבירותיי ורבותיי, נא לעמוד להמנון הלאומי של מדינת ישראל.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIP and judoka.
What a result then for the Israelis, the last category of the last day, and that was absolutely magnificent. Caracas of Hungary, Lipatiliani get the bronze medals. Sazik has to be happy with her silver medal. She made a mistake, but all credit goes to Nelson Levy of Israel winning the gold medal. And well, what can you say? The medals, that particular gold medal there puts Israel up there with France. France just on top of the medals, because they have 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 5th place, as well as a 7th place. And of course, Israel are second in the medals with a gold, a silver, and they've got 2 medals, as well as Spain, who've got 1 gold and 1 bronze. Of course, Great Britain up there with a gold, Azerbaijan with a gold as well, and well, the Ukraine, Georgia, Belarus, all with silver medals, and of course Hungary with 2 bronze medals down there in 9th. Russia got bronze medals, Serbia, Kazakhstan as well. So after this first day of competition, Israel are up there. France are where we know they can be and always are. And it was a magnificent day. We had great early judo in the earlier rounds, and of course finished off with a great final block. What a way to finish the first day of competition. Gold medal for Israel, and fully deserved too. This is Neil Adams just signing off. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow.